Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, University, Madurai, Chennai.
Good morning to one and all present here. A satisfied life is better than a successful life because our success is measured by others, but our satisfaction is measured by our own soul, mind, and heart. Happiness is a direction, but not a place. I feel extremely privileged and honored to be given this opportunity to welcome you all on this wonderful occasion. Now I invite Dr. Frederick Gnanaraj sir from Mechanical Department to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Frederick Gnanaraj from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. First year, wishing you all present here a warm welcome for Diksharam 2021, the student induction program. On behalf of Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, we first year faculty of engineering technology. We welcome our founder chancellor for all the facilities provided, and we welcome our dynamic president, Mr. ACS Kumar, rector, Dr. V. Cyril Raj. We welcome Joint Registrar, ENT first year for the special efforts taken to motivate. We welcome all the joint registrars, directors, deans, heads of departments, assistant head of departments, department coordinators, teaching and non-teaching faculties of various responsibilities and departments. We welcome the program team behind the scenes, taking care of the YouTube program, which is going live to you. A special warm welcome to all the student participants from all parts of India and all branches of study. We welcome the special guest of the day, Dr. P. Udhayakala, ma'am, Dean Chemistry, to talk about an essential and important topic for your benefit to life. Know yourself and enhance yourself. Knowing about a person builds his mental strength and removes his weakness by knowing that he is strong. Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, says, with our thoughts, we can make the world. Dear all, make the world a better place to live with your ideas, thoughts, and well wishes. I welcome you all for this Diksharam 2021 program meant specially for you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. It is important to be a person of honor than be a person with wealth. So it gives me an immense pleasure to introduce today's speaker, Dr. P. Udhayakala. She completed PhD from Pachiyappa College, University of Madras in the year 2010. She has completed MSc MPhil from ST Hindu College, Manoanmanim Sundarnar University, and BSc from Women Christian College, Madurai Kamaraj University. She has also completed MSc Psychology from Tamil Nadu Open University and MSc Value Education and Spirituality from Annamalai University in the year 2016. She has more than 20 years of teaching experience. Her field of research interest is computational chemistry. Madam received many awards like Sir C.V. Raman Research Award in the year 2014 and 2016 as Best Researcher and MGR 2015 Research Award for the achievement of 10th rank with Journal H Index 3. She also received Outstanding Research Contributor Award in the year 2016 and Best Teacher Award by Manavar Ullam and Best Director Award for IQAC by Vertex Research and Technology. She has published 2 books and 33 journal publication and 24 conference publication in the national and international level. She has conducted many workshops and webinars also. She proved herself in many designations like Director IQAC, GC for Controller of Examination. I am very grateful to have you as my PhD supervisor, madam. Students are eagerly waiting for listen your talk. Now the stage is yours, ma'am. Please welcome.
Good morning. I hope I'm audible. If I'm not audible, kindly Let me
Yes,
know.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Audible.
Okay. A very good morning to all the students who gathered here to decorate yourself. You're all gold, and the gold should be decorated with stones and gems to be wearable, to be attractive. So, no doubt, today's topic based on values, you have all gathered here to decorate yourself. So, I warmly welcome you all, and I'm sure a few of you at least can decorate yourself after my lecture. And today's moderator, Gayatri ma'am, and she told like satisfaction is success. So that is my goal. I get satisfied. Sometimes people, they say you should not get satisfied, you will not grow. Put your effort, get satisfied. So that is the success. And when Frederick Sir gave his welcome speech, he told, Buddha told, thoughts create your world. So why not your thoughts create the world around you? Yes, all are good people around me. If I give a thought like that, yes, all around me are good. So ultimately, what happens? That gives me happiness. So I'd like to thank Dr. Subhashri, Joint Registrar First Year ENT, for giving me this opportunity uh, to address you all in a very essential topic, which I think values make a man. So people used to say practice makes a man perfect. Yes, practice values that makes you perfect. And I would like to thank our Honorable President, Chairman, Vice Chancellor, all the executives for giving us a platform to meet you all. So with this short introduction, I'd like to share my screen. So first let me share my screen. I hope my screen is shared.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We can see.
Yes, yes. So today's topic, know yourself to enhance yourself. So there is a space between yourself. Know yourself. Self means what? First, you have to understand that. That enhances oneself. That is yourself. So, with this, let me move on to my next slide. Yes. So, this is a screen which I share authenticatingly. One who gave a lecture on universal human values should be certified by All India Council for Technical Education as a certified UHV trainer. So, on this way, I like to share my certification from All India Council of Technical Education, wherein we have attended a workshop, online workshop on universal human values, on the theme inculcating universal human values in technical education. So, you are all engineers. So, you belong to this All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE. And normally, we people will used to say, na, when parents or grandparents, whoever says some values to us, who are you to tell me? Do you follow some values? So, who are you to teach values to me? So, AICTE has certified myself So I prefer to share the screen first. So coming to the mandated, why universal human values have been inculcated or given importance nowadays, UGC. University Grants Commission has mandated values through Deeksha Aram. Deeksha Aram. So in this Deeksha Aram, which is a student induction program, there are a lot of sessions. In that, one among that session is universal human values. So what Deeksharam expect is 20 students with a faculty mentor. So you'll be given a mentor-mentee, and these mentor-mentee discussions should happen on student aspiration and family expectation. So students aspire one and family expect another. Sometimes, both may not be in line with each other. So how to make it align? So that is one concept, student aspiration and family expectation. Another, gratitude towards people helping. If I'm in front of you, n number of people helped me to reach this stage. My parents, teachers, peers, colleagues, friends, technical assist, n number of people. So I should have a gratitude towards those who helped me. Simply should not grumble, I've seen people grumbling. Hey, what a family I've got, what parents, what a life, what a job. This is the thing, you are unsatisfied. So that is the first point. Whenever we are satisfied and we feel happy, we feel the whole environment, the nature itself, the nature itself helps you. So that is the point, showing gratitude towards people helping. Then the third point, human needs of self and body. So this is the one point which I have taken for today's discussion. So all points have certain things, but I have taken today one particular point in this priority. So this is human needs, self and body, that I'll come a little later. Then peer pressure. So we have to discuss about peer pressure in universal human values, prosperity, relationships. All these, they have earmarked as this should be addressed to the students during student induction program through UHV. So I've taken one such topic today, that is human needs of self and body. So there is a difference between self and body. So once you know the difference, you will understand yourself and then you can enhance yourself. So that is today's topic. And this slide has been taken from the AICTE induction program, wherein we have asked to take few slides from their PPT and to present to students. During our workshop, we have been asked to take few PPTs and to share it. So in that way, I have taken few slides from their AICTE portal. And so I thought, let me start with that slide. What is that frequently asked question? Self equal to ego, which is highly mistaken. One who is egoistic, who am I? I'm so great. Normally people used to say, if you feel you are so great, you are great. Yes, if I feel great, I'm great. But that doesn't mean you have to be egoistic. That means I am great, but nobody else is great. That is ego. I'm great, okay, no problem. Have it in your mind. Think that each one of them who help me or who are surrounding me is also great. So then there won't be ego. So this is mistaken. So that's it. Frequently asked question, I've started with that. Is self equal to ego? Answer which they have given. When you don't understand the self, you sometimes over evaluate the self and at other times under evaluate the self. That means if you over evaluate yourself, you become egoistic. And if you under evaluate, that will end up with depression. Both are caused by lack of understanding the self. So, this is my topic. So, you have to know yourself to enhance yourself. Okay. So, if it is over evaluated, this will become ego. Under evaluated, I know whatever happening, whatever I try, everything is failure. So, going into depression. So, both extremes should not be there. So, then what is that self? Self, ego is not self. Going into depression is not proper understanding of the self. Then what else? We'll see. Yes. And one more slide. Some implications of wrong assumption which they have given. If the assumption is human being equal to body, now we are coming to body as the self. You know, thinking that body as a self, like my structure, my color, I'm fair, dark. Sometimes, inability in hand to see. All these comes to body. So if you understand this human being is equal to body, again, that is a wrong assumption. Then happiness is sought through sensation, that is through your body, or getting the right feeling from other. When somebody hugs me, I feel very happy. Yeah, feel happy by hugging, but not through body. So this very, very minute line of difference you should understand. Yes, hugging brings me happiness. Have to check whether this hugging through body or through self. So there is a difference between these two. So understanding human being equal to body. Then happiness is sought through sensation or getting the right feeling from the other. Or else right feeling from other in the sense, if somebody appreciates me, I'd fly in the sky. Wow, it's so great. On the other hand, if somebody says, hey, what appearance you have, or your saree is not good today, or you don't look, you're not looking good, then our feeling get down. As a result, the body is harmed due to excessive consumption or overindulgence to get favorable sensation. Like one example which they have given here is, I'll just take this aside. Example given here is overeating, consumption of junk food, etc. is common. So when you understand yourself as your body, you eat a lot to satisfy your body. Or go into cosmetics. A lot of cosmetics to show myself so great to the world. A large number of diseases are psychosomatic in nature. Today, many of the complaints are related to the lack of feeling. So, this lack of feeling will come if you understand yourself as your body. So, now, then, just go to our next slide. So, then, what is your self? So, there is a clear difference between self and body. You have to understand that very, very clearly. Self is central to human existence and body is an instrument. Your body is a simple instrument. If I want to speak to you, I need my mouth. Well and good, if you want to have a lipstick, you can have it, no problem. I thought I don't need a lipstick. Today I didn't wear. Doesn't matter if you have it, but all the time thinking over it, oh, my lipstick went here, where? No. So this is my instrument. If my instrument, my throat, my tongue, my lips are giving a good pronunciation to speak to you, I'm so happy. You know, my body, my instrument is working properly. My eyes is visible. You know, how many of them today are blind? At that time, I'm having an eye, you know, to see you all. So this instrument is working properly. Yes, a little cordial for cosmetics, that's good, no problem. But not always in that. So be happy with that vision, not with the cosmetics, not with your mascara, not with your kajal. Yes, the instrument is working properly, be happy. Similarly, all my body parts, my hands, my leg, my internal body parts, digestion. So body as an instrument, if it's working properly, you worth a crore or million amount. So body is an instrument. Then what is then self? The self is central to human existence. Then we'll come to the self. Yes. Kindle the sleeping talents within you. See, my talents doesn't have anything to do with my body. You know, sometimes people think like, oh, am I able to speak in front of everybody? I'm not so fat. I've thought, even myself, I've got all these thoughts in my end days. You know, people used to dance. I used to think, you know, they are dancing because of their good appearance. Even I can dance, no problem. Little cosmetics here and there will work. But if there is a talent of dancing, if there is a talent of speaking, that surely will come out. So the talents within is you. So don't put a full stop for your talent, realizing your body. So kindle the sleeping talents within you. And here there is a quote given. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. If I am highly knowledgeable, I should know about myself. The next quote. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. You know, if you can understand others, yes, you are wise enough. You know, I can understand people. I may remain silent. That doesn't mean I understand others, so I keep on talking about one to another. You know, that's gossiping. You know how this girl works, how this person speak to other. No, yeah, I understand. I understand others, but I remain silent. Understand? You know, understanding others means a bitter gourd is always bitter. A carrot is always sweet. If you want to take bitter gourd, add some jaggery, add some tamarind, make a nice dish, have it. That doesn't mean going to carrot and tell, you know what, this bitter gourd is completely bitter. Yes, I know bitter gourd is bitter, carrot is carrot, but let me be wise. What I have to do with that bitter? So this is who knows others is wise. And knowing himself, that is, I should know about myself. Myself. Yes, this suits for me. This doesn't suit for me. You know, the quality within has to be enlightened. This is knowing himself. Okay. So then this slide shares with you human body plus self is equal to human being. So we have seen in that previous slide, human being equal to body is a misunderstanding. Self is a human being is also a misunderstanding. Then what else? Both human body plus self is human being. Right? So a human being is a combination of human body and self. So now, let me tell a few points on this self. What is this self then? The thoughts which emanate and the intellect which decides whether to do or not, and your behavior That is self. The thoughts, suppose if I am asked to do this lecture today, I'm thinking, yes, I have a lot many agendas to do, but my priority, whether to do this or not, yes, my priority goes towards this because being first year students, I'm very happy to share a few values with you. So this takes my priority. So now this is my intellect deciding wisely whether to do this or not. So this is intellect's job. Yes, I'm doing. That is being recorded as my behavior. When I speak to you about the self, about values, I should follow. You know, a teacher who's simply standing in front of the classroom and shouting, "Hey, please don't shout, don't shout, don't shout," people will keep on talking. If a teacher instead stands on the dais, remains silent, just give a silent look over every student in the class. This is my own experience. The class remains silent, unknowing what happened to the teacher who's standing on the dais very silent. So this is what few tactics which I follow in my classroom. So when I follow silence, my students follow silence. Instead, if I don't have few values, I'm telling students, don't get angry. Why you're so much angry? If I'm telling that with my all anger, hey, why you're shouting and getting anger, and if I beat you, that won't work. If I'm calm and I'm asking you, don't be anger, be calm, that works. So this self is the thoughts which emanates, and your intellect which gives the priority of your thoughts. Thoughts can give both thoughts, right? Plus and minus. Like as I said, the example today, whether I want to do this or not. So intellect will decide whether to do or not. Yes, done. That is recorded as my behavior now. So that's it. I don't miss human values program. How much ever I repeat, that much ever I register myself. So this is a very positive thing which I used to have always. So this is about the self and human body. So both together forms a human being. Yes. Now, soul, the body operator, that is the self. Soul is nothing but the self. And your quality of life is based on the quality of the self. That's it, which I discussed in the beginning. The quality of life doesn't matter how your body is. You can be fat, you can be thin, you can be fair, you can be dark, right? Your body is only to function as an instrument. If it is functioning, okay, today morning you woke up, you're able to walk down from your bed, able to brush, able to see the new world which is dawned, right? As Frederick Sir rightly said, the thoughts create your world. Yes, I create a very powerful thought today. Yes, a new world with full of golden empire. Suppose imagine if I'm imagining like this, a new world where all around is good people, right? All of self-consciousness, all around me having self-consciousness, not body conscious. And I too will have that feeling of self-conscious. And the whole nature is very beautiful. I could see a beautiful garden in front of me with full of flowers and trees filled with juicy fruits. If I'm imagining, right, these are my imagination, with a new world. And that is a Pushpak Viman, a Pushpak Viman in front of my house, not my car, not my Maruti, a Pushpak Viman in front of my house. And I just, with my single thought, I reach wherever I want to go. So this type of thoughts, if you bring it in your early morning, that is the quality of life. So quality of life is based on the quality of self. Instead, I've seen people, waking up in the morning, today again one more day. These many problems I have to cook, I have to send my son to school, and after taking them in scooty, the face will be very much like this tight. I've seen people tight, they will travel and they will throw the child at school, they will literally throw the child to school. And coming back, they will rush, dash, wherever they go, they dash and reach home. then take all things and run, rush to office. There they shout at everybody. So the quality of life, as that's it. I just want to share with you, students. Be calm, be powerful. That doesn't mean calmness or patience is not a weakness. Don't ever think. People may question you. 1,000 people may question you. Be strong. Calmness and patience is not a weakness. It is a power which many doesn't have today. So that's it. I say quality of life is based on the quality of self. And so here I have given a picture. I think I will make it bigger to show you individually. This is a very beautiful picture which shows you brain is like library. Okay, my brain is like a library. As my introduction, Ms. Gayatri told very nicely, I've learned psychology, value education, spirituality, chemistry, so many things, apart from that, NAC, IQAC, equality, this, that, a lot is there in my brain. But now, which book I have to take is decided by the self. You can see here the bright light shown in your forehead. That the self, people assume that self is situated in the forehead. So it's just an assumption. You can take as if you prefer. So this is the soul. I'd like to prefer to take my pointer. A minute, please. Possible, I'll take my pointer. No. It's okay. So this is a place. So which book to take? My brain is having a lot of library, a lot of books, a library of books. Which to take is decided by the self. Now, if I start speaking about chemistry, I start speaking spirituality, also people don't like. I just want to give you a few values about self and body. That's it, my point. So I have to take only that book from this library. So this work is done by the self. Okay. And this eye is like a movie camera. Yes, eye is a camera. This camera should work according to the self. The self should decide which I have to see, which I should not see. There are 1,000 scenes which I don't want to see. So the self has to decide, yes, this I don't want to see. This I want to see. So this is decided by the self, but the instrument, I can see anything. And the ears are like a phone, it is open every time. Only the self has to decide whether you have to mute or unmute it. Okay. And a lot of things which I think it may take time. So you can just gradually go through the pictures. A very beautiful picture which is displayed here. All the functions, of and here the thing is given like a new car driver and an old car. Now the body becomes old naturally, which I have to accept. I entered into this university when I was 27 and now I'm 51. Naturally, the car will get older. So I should be there with that awareness. People may say, oh, you are not like last year, you are not like previous year. Yes, I should have that awareness. Yes, my car is getting old. I should not get, I'm getting aged like that. So this is this picture about the body. So this is about the body, which I would like to say you. The main point here, which I would prefer to share with you, is the whole thing is controlled by the self. So the quality of life is based on the quality of the self. Okay. So you can see the first Miss India, how she looks here. And you can see here, now this is the first Miss India. Now how she is looking. So remember, time takes away everything from you. So these two slides, which you youngsters, I would prefer to say is, don't spend too much time in engaging your body. Like you can do exercise, no problem. Have a good day walk. Have a walk, exercise. But the whole day, don't keep on think about your body. Yes, the morning I had a walk or evening I had a walk. I did some aerobics, exercise. Okay, everything. That part is over. That's it. Again, don't keep on think about your body. Oh, this lipstick is not good. That kajal is not looking proper. Or my dress is not good today. Just leave it. So this slide, I would prefer to say, you youngsters, this body is going to be get in this stage. So don't give him too much importance, right? Then first law of thermodynamics says, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but can be transformed from one form to another. So like a dress here, the old dress, we just throw it away and wear a new dress. So like that, your body, it will be getting depleted and another new one. But the self, you might have seen very young age, small children in the age of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, they sing very nicely or dance as if, and even some memory game, the mathematical calculation, they do very nice. And where they learned, we doesn't know where they learned all these things, even today's kids who handle mobile, where they know understand all these things, it's already recorded in the self. So the self transforms, it's not going to deplete. The self, whatever you're going to record in yourself, is going to get transmitted from one body to another body. Your body is going to change and your self is not going to change. So whatever you record, you be, that is it, values comes here. If you fill yourself with values, this will be taken from birth after birth. So that is this slide which I prefer to say you. And now, very, very important thing which I prefer to tell you teenagers, there is a difference between love and lust. You children should know this very, very clearly. So I've just given some comparison, love versus lust. Love always gives. That doesn't want to take away anything from you. And love waits. Lust is impatient. You have to understand few words and terminologies which I present here. You have to understand if somebody is highly impatient, then you have to understand that it's not love, it is lust. To take away something from you, it's not ready to give. That's lust, it's not love. Love always respects. Respect to one another, violates that respects. Love always forgives you, and lust condemns you, throwing acid. Is it a love? If she is not for me, she should not be for anyone. So that's lust, that's not love. So understand very clearly, love is unselfish, lust is self-centered. Generous, love is always generous, and lust is greedy. Love always protects you, lust endangers you. Okay, you have to understand, if you have been taken into a crowd of few or 7 or 8 boys, that is endangering, it's not protecting you. So you have to understand many things, not for boys, even for girls. You can take it either way. Gender bias, let us be gender bias. So love is faithful, lust is disloyal. Love upholds you, lust abandons you. So this slide, kindly take a picture, have it with you, and always compare. And this is your age to study. And love is a beautiful relationship, which I will never say, like at this age, people will say love, it's a bad word. No. Love your parents, love your teachers. People used to say, loving teacher, yes, love your teacher. But make this difference, understand whether it's love or lust. So love parents, love siblings, love teachers, love your neighbors, right? Love your peers, no problem. Have a good friendship, good relationship. Enhance your good relationship. But that doesn't become as a lust. So this point, you have to be very clear in this. So these are few difference between self and body. Again, where it connects is, love always thinks about this self. Self in the sense, not selfishness. We are right now differentiating between self and body. So lust always thinks about the body. You have to understand this very clearly. And very, very beautiful quote. I love myself. Right? You can love a number of people, no problem. But love yourself. I love myself. Let people say anything. I don't mind. Okay, let me give a smile, beautiful smile, Wow, is it? Today, why you look so tired? And you are not that energetic like before. These words sometimes, if you go into that, that will become weak. That will make you weak. Okay, it is their perception. My perception, I'm energetic, I'm enthusiastic, energetic. So love yourself. So love myself. I prefer to see my time, it's 10:40. Okay. Harmony in relationship. So let me go on to that. I think this will be the last a few slides, a few more slides of that. So harmony in relationship. So that doesn't mean I should not speak to anyone. No, whoever I see, I have to be very careful whether they are seeing me with lust or not. No, you can understand that very clearly. For that, I myself should spread love, not lust. So the one which is spreading from me returns back to me. So very, very clear. Children in your teenage, if you are soul conscious or self conscious, not body conscious, one who is approaching you will be having that self consciousness, not body consciousness. So enjoy your relationship, but you be in self consciousness, not body consciousness. Then you'll be having a best relationship. So harmony in relationship, enjoy your relationship. So this slide says you are in relationship to be happy, to smile, to laugh, and to make good memories, not to constantly be upset, feel hurt, or cry. Again, very clear. That doesn't mean by understanding, okay, I love myself, I don't love others. No. Love myself, at the same time, love others, have a good relationship, be happy, smile, laugh, have good memories in your college days. These 4 years will never return back. If you're entering into lust, creating all problems, and turning back, the memories won't be good. Instead, if you create a good relationship with everybody, all are equal for me, I maintain that all are equal for me, no problem, whoever it is, all are equal for me. People will say, what they talked about you. Even my relatives, for the past 2-3 days, I went to native. There a lot of gossiping, relationships. There is a lot of gossiping. People say, what he or she told about you. I said, no problem. What's there for me? Nothing for me. So you don't worry how they speak to you. Let me start first. So that relationship, that happy, smiling, love, make good memories, not bad memories of hurt and upset. See, taking these things into lust will make you cry, will get you hurt, will make you upset. You will lose your good teenage life. Okay, so don't lose that. Then don't lose your dignity and self-respect trying to make people love and appreciate you when they just aren't capable. Okay, you don't think like, oh, you so and so has to love me. No, don't lose your dignity and self-respect. You have your own dignity. You are being brought up by a parent, and they have brought you to till this stage, and you have a dignity. My family have a dignity. I myself have a self-respect. Why should I go and yawn and beg for love? So and so has to appreciate me. So and so has to love me. Why? No problem. No, but if they are loving, happy, right? If they are not loving, let me give my love and leave. That's it. Okay. So maintain your self-respect and dignity. Don't try to make people love and appreciate you when they just aren't capable. That words have to be underlined. You have to just underline. Okay, You have to just check. Are they capable? If they are not capable, just leave, and you give your love to them, and you just leave. That's it. Don't expect in return. That's it. You don't expect in return. I'm just giving my love. That's okay. Happy, but don't expect they have to love me. Leave it. That's it. Now, if you find yourself constantly trying to prove your worth to someone, you have already forgotten your value. Now we have studied a lot of value for almost 45 to 50 minutes. Yes. If I'm trying to prove myself, yes, I am this type of person having values, I just want to prove it to somebody, I've already forgotten my value. No need to prove your worth to anyone. It is you yourself having it. So your worthness will be shining, you know. You just try to hide a diamond in a place. When there is a light thrown to that, the diamond will shine naturally. So when the time comes, it will shine naturally. So nobody can hide a jewel, a shining jewel. So decorate yourself with values, beautiful values, and be a beautiful jewel, right? And this last slide, search for life source on Mars. You know, this picture attracted me. People are going to Mars and searching space there, whether people can live here or not. But those people who search there on Earth, do we give some 1 feet space to our neighbor? We have to think. 1 feet space, a compound wall. That's okay, 1 feet, now let him take. Do we leave it? But we go search in Mars whether people can survive there. We don't allow people to survive in our neighborhood. So all these we have to think. So decorate your life with beautiful understanding. So human being, to sum up, I would like to say, human being is a coexistence of self and body. So differentiate that very clearly and coexist that, right? Myself and body, you have that should be in alignment. So give a coexistence to become a human being. Okay. So there are a few more lines. Self is consciousness. Its needs of feelings and consciousness like happiness. And these needs are fulfilled by activity of consciousness. That's right understanding and right feeling. Body is material. It needs materials like food. And these needs are fulfilled by material. Here you have to understand very clearly, the body needs some material like food, dress, clothing, food, shelter is needed for a body. Simply if I keep on okay, I follow all values, but that material won't come to me. You have to very clearly separate material or money is needed for your body. Only the ego which you accumulate along with your material is doing bad thing for you. If you are earning 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 10 lakh, very good, well and good, earn. Enjoy with your earning. So this body needs that. Body needs food, body needs neat clothing, body needs shelter. So enjoy your earning. But if you're egoistic in your position, if you're egoistic in your wealth, there comes the damage to the self. Now your consciousness gets damaged. So there is a very clear difference between self, which is the consciousness, so which is the feeling of consciousness, the happiness. Suppose, okay, if I'm getting good job, good wealth, that's okay, well and good. Knowing myself, there comes knowing myself. If I desire too much wealth, I don't need. But I need happiness, a place which gives me happiness, which I have to understand. That comes the self-understanding, The self says, yes, I'm satisfied, I'm happy, then stay there. So that happiness, that feeling is the consciousness. So right understanding and right feeling gives you understanding about the self and body. So last two statement, needs of consciousness cannot be fulfilled by material. If you are giving a lot of material to a child, a lot, fill them with a room full of toys. Even then it starts crying. Just check. A child, if it needs his mother's love, you take the child away and you fill a room full of toys and materials, this and that, the child will keep on crying only. because the conscious is not fulfilled by material. The needs of material cannot be fulfilled by consciousness alone. Now the child is hungry, right? Now the child is hungry, and if the mother tries to console the child, okay, with all lullabies and this and that, the child will repeatedly cry because material is needed now. The stomach needs some food. So both should be very clearly understood. The needs of consciousness cannot be fulfilled by material. The needs of material cannot be fulfilled by consciousness alone. So understand both and then lead a very happy life. And thanks a lot for listening to me patiently. And over to the organizers. I thank all the organizers here who gave me an opportunity to speak to you. Let me start sharing.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for our exemplary talk about universal human value in the form of know yourself and enhance yourself. Definitely, it will be highly helpful for our students, ma'am. The roots of
Thank you,
all
ma'am.
goodness, the roots of all goodness lie in the soil of giving gratitude. Saying thank you is more than good manner. It's a good spirituality. Now I invite Dr. C. Andal, madam, from Physics Department to deliver the vote of thanks. Andal, ma'am?
Good morning to all. It's my privilege. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Okay. Good morning to all. It's my privilege to present the vote of thanks in this wonderful session. I would like to express my gratitude to our respected Chairman, sir, and Honorable President, sir, for permitting us to conduct induction program. I am so thankful to our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, ma'am, Register Dr. C.V. Palanivedu, sir, Rector Dr. Vishwanathan sir, Additional Registrar Dr. V. Sridhar sir, and all other our executives for their constant support. I am so thankful to our Joint Registrar Dr. N.S. Subhashri ma'am for organizing the induction program. A special thanks to our chief guest Dr. P. Udhayakala ma'am, Dean Department of Chemistry for accepting and presenting a wonderful talk to boost up our students. Last but not least, I am so thankful to all the participants, especially our students, for kind cooperation. Thank you all again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, one and all. Dear students, we will meet you again at second session, that is at 11:30. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Udhayakala, ma'am.